Welcome to the channel, everyone. I got the S10 here, doing a little bit of work to this thing. It's been a little while, but I'm working on the frame. I've got the frame. I kind of worked on it, the front side, and then the back side. The whole back half has been cleaned up and coated, but I'm working on the kind of the center section here. I don't know how well you're going to see that or not, but on the floor here, I'm scraping off what's left of the undercoating, getting ready to treat the middle section here with the POR15 metal prep. Yeah, I'm just going to spray it down there, just let it soak for a while, like I've done the whole frame, or I guess not the whole frame. I've done the front and the back. But yeah, this side, you probably ain't gonna be able to see it, but I got my frame patch on this side, and I really need to get that coated because I can't drive it. I can't drive it on the snowy roads with bare metal, because it's like instantly gonna rust and make a real mess. And we haven't had a lot of snow, but they still throw crap all over the road. So got to get this coated so I can, or got to get that painted so I can use this thing on the roads a little bit. So that's what I'm doing today, scraping undercoating off the frame. I got most of it, I think. I'm just gonna be happy with that. I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna pull it ahead, spray it down with metal prep, let it sit, hose it off, and then tomorrow hopefully it'll be dry enough I'll be able to coat that frame. Okay, so the way I use this metal prep is I find an old spray bottle, I stuck it in there, and then I just spray what I'm doing. I just spray it down with it, and I'll keep it wet. Depending on how rusty it is, they say the rustier the part, the longer it needs to be kept wet. Half hour to an hour. I think I might have did the rear frame even longer than that, but yeah, you just got to keep it wet. I think they say at least a half an hour. So I'll probably keep this frame probably wet for an hour here. I'm probably gonna grab my bumper supports. I got them fitted, so I'm gonna pull them off, sandblast them, throw some black paint on them, get that done while I'm sitting here waiting for this rust converter to work on that frame. But once it soaks for an hour, I'll just take the hose and rinse it all off like the directions say. So yeah, I'm going to be here for an hour just keeping that frame wet with the spray bottle. Okay, so I've been working away here. I got the frame coated, which you probably can't see it very good because I took my light away. But it's coated. And I forgot I had to do some welding on the front of that frame patch that I did. So I had to do that before I started painting the frame. And yeah, it kind of snowballed there for a second. But I used a paintbrush this time. I have some foam rollers. I was going to use that, but the paintbrush worked so well that I didn't even get the rollers out. I tried using the paintbrush on my 80 Silverado frame with the POR15, and for some reason it was a complete disaster. I had to spray it on that frame, which actually I really liked the results of the 80 Silverado frame. But this, for some reason, I was able to use a paintbrush, cheap cheap as I could get paintbrush, because I'm going to throw it away. And I'm happy, really happy with the results. I got to wait 2 hours here to put a second coat on. I will say the saran wrap idea is working excellent. I was worried. It's been a while since I opened this can. I was worried it was going to be all junk. It's perfect. It's ready to go. I'm going to have to waste some here. I hate wasting that. This stuff is not cheap. But I guess once you pour it out, you're not supposed to pour it back in the can. So yeah, I've been kind of touching up a few areas on the truck, trying to use it up. But yeah, the brush shockingly worked pretty good. I actually touched up the tow hooks there. They were upside down when I had them on the truck before. Or actually, I think they were the right way when I painted it before. And I flipped them over because you can see they're kind of angled up. They're supposed to be straight, I believe. I've got them swapped side to side, and they're upside down, maybe something like that. Anyway, I like them. I like them kicked up a little bit. So that's the way I'm going to leave them. My lights, I don't know if I mentioned my lights up here, the KC lights. I put some KC lights on there along with the bumper. I actually cut the bumper up a little bit to get those KC lights in there. I don't know, I like it. I kind of wanted to give it kind of a off-road look, kind of an old school off-road look. I'd actually like to get some more on the behind the cab there, but we'll see. I got my brackets sandblasted and painted. They're hanging here. They're actually dried, but I'm going to give them another day before I put them on, just so they get a little harder to paint. That is not POR15. That's just the usual like Rust-Oleum spray paint that I like to use, industrial stuff. But yeah, them braces for the bumper were just sticking out so bad, rusty, that I had to get them coated. But yeah, I guess I'll be back here in 2 hours. Put another coat on there, probably be it. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that frame to dry, I pulled my rear bumper off. If you remember, this is a Jeep bumper that I modified for the S10, and when I modified it for an S10 without a body lift, and this truck has a body lift, so I had to redo my mounts there to make it look right, because it really didn't. It looked horrible, and if I wanted to keep this bumper, I had to fix it. So I had to cut those mounts off, make new ones. Actually, I just kind of modified what I had. So before I get out on the winter roads, I don't want that all rusting to crap either on me. So I figured I might as well take that off. That bumper is heavy. I mean, it is really a beefy bumper. Every time I take that thing off, holy crap, I'm going to need help to get it back on, because my back can't handle that. But yeah, just kind of waiting for that to dry, trying to touch up. I kind of modified the end here to kind of match the S10 body a little better. So I'm kind of trying to touch that up without having to repaint the whole dang thing. So yeah, I'll get it good enough for now. But yeah, I gotta let that kind of dry, get me a second coat on there. Give this probably a few days to dry. The frame will be dry enough, I think, by then, and this thing should be ready to go down the roads. Okay guys, I got everything all painted. It's actually been a little while, but I wanted to do one more thing before I get this thing outside. I'll show you the frame outside when we got some actual good light. But one more thing I want to do before I actually pull this thing outside is I put fluid film. I sprayed fluid film inside the frame inside the front rails and all the way down the side rails. And some of you might be wondering, what is fluid film? Well, fluid film is kind of like it's like an oily substance that people use to stop rust. You can spray the whole underside of your vehicle with this for like the winter time. And you can see I got this like wand thing. It's a long tube, and at the end of it, it's got a 360 degree spray thing that sprays 360 degrees. That's what I stuck inside the frame. Every hole I could find in the frame, I stuck that in there, sprayed it, pushed it in as far as I could. Should be a decent coating on the inside of the frame there. Again, just trying to keep this thing from just rotting away like it's been doing. The front of the frame, I'll link the fluid film, guys, if you want to go check it out. I'll link that. The front of the frame seems to have held up fairly well. I don't think that's really where it rots out. Of course, my grandpa's S10 is, I think the front of the frame is not very good either, but yeah, the front of this frame looks really good, but I just, like I said, I'm trying to stop this thing from rotting out. So I'm trying to cover all the bases here, trying to do the best I can to try to preserve this thing as long as possible. So yeah, I've already done that, sprayed everything, so I should be good to go. So next shot of this thing should be outside, and like I said, I'll show you the frame down there that I painted. Should look pretty good now. The whole frame's all been coated. It's black, so should look pretty good. Okay, so here it is outside in the sun. Really hard for me to see what's actually being shown, but you can see the frame is all kind of coated in one color now. It looks good in person. I'm not sure exactly what you're going to see on the camera there, but it looks good. I like it. And I believe it should be protected pretty well with that POR15. I might scuff it all up and shoot it a flat black. I know some of it turned out shiny. I didn't really like it being shiny, but we'll see. Once I get that cab, the rust fixed on that cab, this will be a nice machine. It really will be a nice machine. But yeah, I guess, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I think I have another video probably after this one on it coming up shortly. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys.